Is a Christian always obligated to tell the truth? Another session topic was virtual church ethics, biblical principles in a metaverse age. Another was Christian perspective on war, peace, and self-defense. The principles and practice of pastoral ethics. That's a good one, right? And then there were others like civil disobedience, where's the line, church and government intention. So get your house in order, okay? The grace, God knows there's been decades and decades of God's hand of grace on us. I'm not saying His grace is running out. I'm not saying that He is not full of mercy, but we are not, as a body of believers, repenting. And so the grace is lifted in many of the people who say they love God in many of their lives. And so with that in mind, we also went over the need for biblical counseling, 3 keys to keep your church out of court. The Sermon on the Mount, applying Jesus's own teaching. Wow, you think that would be simple? We think we would not have to talk about that, but God said there would be false prophets, false teachers, right? That's why we have to try the Spirit by the Spirit and see if it's of God. I'm going to tell y'all, this loyalty thing, this false loyalty and this false humility thing is going to catch a lot of people. They're going to be caught out there for real. Because your identity and your image of God is so weak, right? How God sees you for real, and how you think He sees you, has you out here lying and buying, right, for position, or wanting to keep a position in something like a church. I can kind of see it in corporate America when you making hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands. You don't bow down to Baal, though. Don't let greed get you caught up there either. Might halfway see it if I'm looking at it TV and I'm following the storyline, but I really can't see it. That's why He told us to judge people righteously, not by appearance. That's why the people with the green hair and all the piercings are laying hands on people at Walmart, and they are falling under the power of God and getting up transformed instantly, free from crack, free from AIDS. Y'all playing out here, but anyway. Okay, so Jesus is teaching politics, the preacher, and the pulpit, defunding the police. We all can sit here all night and talk about how we feel about that, but you better know what questions you must answer and those that you don't have to answer, and they hope that you don't know your rights, so they can trip you up, right? And so it behooves us, right? And I went into even talking about things like defamation of character. If you are in a